This episode is sponsored by James Mole's Running Coaching. James has been coaching experienced runners and those getting into running for over 7 years. From weekly and monthly session planning, advice on nutrition and race day prep, as well as strength sessions specific to runners, James offers a range of services to help support you be the best runner you can be. For more info, visit James Mole's Running Coaching on socials.
Now on to the interview of the episode. We have a newly signed up Altrincham runner. He has PBs for 5k of 17:38, 10k 36:05 and the half 1:18:14. Please welcome Darren Martin. Welcome.
Thank you.
So welcome to the podcast. So when we first get people into the guest group, we asked about how they started, and you've mentioned that you started running regularly about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And after previously being more into the gym. What was the specific moment or motivation that shifted that focus towards running?
Through my 20s and 30s, I was very much into the gym. Also, I was a keen motorcyclist, did a lot of track days. And then as I hit my 40s, I thought it's time to look after the old ticker. So that's kind of the motivation. I did the odd little thing previously, but nothing seriously. And then I thought I'd like to take it up as a hobby.
Right.
Sorry.
I was going to say, was there anything that switched you straight into running rather than something like cycling or?
Not really. I was always in the gym anyway, and I saw people on treadmills, and I thought, I'll have a crack at that.
Yeah.
Quite boring at first. And then I remember training for a 10k, and it was always doing 2k this week, 3k next week, and then finally got to 10. And then I signed up for my first race, which was Heaton Park, just before my 47th birthday, and a colleague at work said to me, "Oh, it's pancake flat." So I believed him.
That was a lie.
Heaton Park. I went in.
So was it the 10k, 5k or half?
10k.
10k one, yeah.
Went and did that race. Nearly killed myself. 57 minutes, and I was But then at the end, I got this medal, and I thought, "Oh, that's nice." And I think that was the start of an addiction.
Right.
And then it just took off from there.
Oh, cool. So going further back, you mentioned that you were a 100 and 200 metre runner in school.
Yes.
So how did that early experience like with speed compared to the endurance that you're doing now?
When I was at school, we were forced to do cross country, and I absolutely hated it with a passion, which is probably why I've never ran. The speed side of it, I suppose initially when I started running, I was guilty of going too quick too soon, like everyone does. Always wanted to go as fast as possible. Maybe it comes out a bit on the end of the finish line, maybe.
Yeah. Good. So you've recently transferred from Winston Runners to Altrincham. Yeah. So what's prompted that change, and what are you most looking forward to about being with Altrincham, apart from being with Dave more?
Oh, of course. I was with Winston's for a very long time, for pretty much my whole running career journey. Great bunch of people, very friendly. Still got lots of friends there. So I've stayed as a second claim with Winston. Got injured at the end of last year, and I've been out pretty much all year with injury, on and off various things. Just starting to come back now, and the thought was to go to a club with a lot more faster runners, so surround myself with quicker people. Yeah. They've also got a couple of other England Masters in their ranks, and I thought having that around me will encourage me or help me get back to where I want to be.
Yeah. Where are Winston? Where are Winston Runners located?
So they're based at the Withenshaw Park at the track.
Right. Okay.
So they run on the track every Tuesday night.
Oh, cool. So you mentioned then about Altrincham having the faster runners and the masters. I think we're going to touch on that a bit later on. But have you done any sessions with them recently?
I've literally just joined 2 weeks ago. I went to watch a session the other week, and I have to say I was so impressed. There was 15 guys on track doing 90-second repeats. Yeah. And then one of my friends there said, they can all do a 5k between 15 and 17 minutes. I was blown away. I thought, that's where I want to be. Yeah. Well, I want to be dragged around by that lot.
Definitely. Yeah, we've mentioned it before, where when you're chasing people at training, it can really bring you on.
Yeah.
So, along with running, pacing is clearly a passion for you.
Big passion.
So you've said that you've paced over 100 events for various event organisers. Yeah. What is it about pacing that you love so much, and what makes a successful pacing experience for yourself?
Going back to when I first started running, I used to chase paces myself. So I remember trying to get 50. That kind of happened quite quick. Then I was trying to get 45. That took a bit longer. And I remember, I can't even know the guy's name. So I managed it at the Fleetwood 10K, hitting the first 45 ever. And to me, it was such an achievement. And I just thought, I wouldn't mind, giving a bit of this back. So I approached the company, and the guy said, "Yeah, come be our 60 pacer." So I did quite a few 60s, and then it just kind of spiraled from there.
Yeah.
So then my next target was a 40. That took a long time, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen as quick as I wanted it to.
Yeah, but hitting them sub 45 and them sub 40s.
Yeah.
I think we all remember like them sort of times when we get them.
Yeah,
it's just such an elation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a magic moment.
Yeah, without a doubt.
What's the quickest you've paced so far, Darren?
40 for you guys.
40?
Yeah, quite a few times. 40 for the 10, and 130 for the half.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So Darren Minto asked, what makes you love pacing so much? I see you at so many events and you always have time to speak. I remember my second 10K thinking that I was chasing an hour and I just couldn't hold on.
Yeah.
But I finished. So yeah, what did he ask? Why do you love pacing so much?
I love the pacing. It's more about giving something back as well.
Yeah.
And also helping people achieve their goals. And afterwards, so many people are so thankful for, you've pushed them through to what they really want to achieve.
Yeah.
They don't have to think about what they're doing. They just got to try and stick with me.
Yeah.
Do you ever get like a little bit of you get, like, we talked a lot about race nerves, haven't we?
Yeah.
Do you ever get a bit of like, oh God, I hope I don't mess it up pacing wise? Or are you pretty confident in like hitting the numbers?
Probably did in the early days, but now I kind of do similar paces, so I kind of know what the pace is, and then if it's a hilly one, I'll adjust for the hills as well, so I don't blow up trying to keep up going uphill.
Because we've seen pacers make a mess of it, haven't we?
You can get a few, I remember chasing one years ago in Liverpool, and he was meant to be 45 and he was going out way too fast. Yeah. Completely ruined my race.
Yeah, you're best off not being there if you're going to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you speak to the runners at the beginning, try and get a gauge around what they're after and give them a bit of advice when you're there?
Yeah. A lot of them will come and ask you as well. So the common question is, are you running even splits? Are you going to do negative splits? But we all try and do even splits.
Yeah.
And then I'll always shout out at halfway how much we got up. So I'll try and be 10-15 seconds up at halfway, just give a bit of a buffer, and then come in just under where possible.
Yeah, I've done paced Manchester 10K.
Oh, okay.
A few times. I've done 45 minutes. I always get people coming round, and the one question is, what pace are you running at? And then you'll give it them in miles and they'll say, no, I'm running in Ks.
I have the opposite. So I'm a K person. And they say, what are you doing in miles? I haven't a clue. Yeah. Because I'm a K person.
Yeah. This year I wrote it down on my hand what the K was and the mile was.
In Ks, it's easy to do the maths, isn't it?
Exactly.
45 minutes is 4.5.
Yeah.
40 minutes is 4.
Yeah.
You're a good pacer as well, aren't you?
Well, thank you.
You are. You've got a lot of races under your belt, haven't you? It's a big race like Great North Run and stuff.
Yeah, I've done Great North Run twice. That's brilliant. That's really good to get onto. But they've got it now with Great Run. You're on like a roster list.
You are, yeah.
And you have to get into that, and then you apply for whichever ones you want. So you can apply for all of them.
Yeah.
And just see what you get. But I've been lucky enough. I did the 45-minute one. I took it over from Mark Collier a few years ago, and then I've just constantly done that.
Yeah.
And then got onto Great North Run. Great North Run was brilliant. They did the one where they just ran in Newcastle instead of going point to point.
Yeah.
They did a loop round Newcastle. That was really good.
Yeah.
That was a lot better, in my opinion. But it's not about me, Darren. So keeping with pacing, can you share any particular memorable or rewarding experience that you've had while pacing and getting someone to their target time?
Loads. A recent one, I guess. I was pacing Coleshaw, and I was the 50 pacer, and then a guy was coming up towards me, and he said, "Oh, you paced me at Knutsford last year, 40 minutes. I cannot thank you enough." He said, "I did my first ever sub 40, and I've never been there since." So it's things like that that make you think you really help someone achieve their goal. And I get people come in the shop and go, weren't you the pacer at so and so or so and so? I get.
Do you wear your glasses in the shop as well? Because you always run with your glasses.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's a reason why.
Ah, right. Okay.
They're prescription.
Ah, right.
I can read. I can't see my watch otherwise.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah, and a yellow.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all my questions. So I'll pass you over to Katie.
Thank you, Callum. Welcome.
Welcome.
Okie dokie. So during COVID, you ran a half marathon, we believe, every Sunday with your wife.
We did.
So that's some consistency.
Yeah.
So what was this experience like, and how did it impact on your running and your relationship with your wife?
It was a great experience because there was no cars on the road. So we live near Brooklands Road, so you could literally, that was part of our route, up Brooklands Road, literally in the middle of the road,
Right.
like the Manchester Marathon, but without people or anything, down onto the canal. That was part of our, at the time, our training. Even when he said you can go out of the house for an hour, we kind of ran out and thought, I hope no one's watching, and come back 2 hours later. Yeah, it was just all part of our... At the time, we both worked in the care sector, so it was quite a challenging period for us both, and it was just a way of letting off steam as well.
So was your wife already a runner as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, we both enjoy running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. And you also said that during COVID you devised your own speed training,
Yes.
but that you were on your way to blowing up, in your
Very
words.
close.
So what did you learn from that period of self-coaching and maybe
Um,
pushing yourself too hard?
I didn't learn an awful lot personally, apart from, again, I almost blew up and I was told to slow down. That's when I took on my coach. So I was running 1k repeats, and I would up it by 0.1k every week,
Right.
and it was getting quicker and quicker and quicker. And then I took on board a coach, and she said, if you carry on the way you're going, you are literally going to explode. You need to slow down. And then, funnily enough, just at the same time as I took her on board, my calf went.
Right.
So the prediction happened.
Yeah.
So that was my first injury.
Okay. So and you think that was from pushing yourself too hard?
It was also a combination of I was training for Manchester Marathon
Right.
and trying to do speed at the same time. I don't think, in my head, I'm 21. I'm not. My body just didn't cope with the demands I was putting on it. I was trying to do everything at once.
Something you've been discussing a lot recently, Sean.
Yeah,
Speed and marathon training.
you could be my spokesperson. That is me,
I
that.
just want to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've said that, and you're like at the minute doing park runs, and you're having to go and
Yeah.
force yourself to run slower, and it's not what you're used to doing.
No,
More
but I
coming
feel
away
like-
from the really short, fast reps on
Yeah.
a Tuesday night as well.
Yeah, it's taking a bit of risk out.
Yeah.
That's what it is for me, taking risk out of my training.
Yeah.
The benefit you get from one sort of hard VO2 max style session is actually quite small, but the risk is, it's like risk reward, isn't it? I guess especially when you get a bit older and you're doing a lot of more volume. So yeah, it's just choosing your poison, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think you touched on the England Masters. So you said that you only found out about England Masters after winning a category prize.
Yeah.
So tell us about that race and the moment that you realised representing England Masters was a possibility.
It was the Wilmslow 10k, Festival 10k, 2022, I think. And I got the V50 category, so I was chasing a 37 possibility, and I think I got 37.40 something. Anyway, to cut a long story short, when I went to pick up the award, it was a voucher. The lady that served me said, "Oh, you're 50 years old." I was like, "Yeah, I'm 52. Have you heard of the England Masters?" I said, "No. What's the England Masters?" So after a lengthy conversation, she said, "Oh, you're about 16 seconds off their qualifying standards." Didn't know nothing about it, so she said, "Have a look into it. It's something you might be interested in if you can get a bit quicker." And then that started the path onto pursuing that dream, you could say.
Brilliant. And as a Masters athlete then, do you supplement your running with any cross training or strength work?
I didn't at first, to be honest, and then I got told you need to do at least once a week S&C, which I now do religiously. And then since the injury, I'm now doing a lot more core work, stability work, posterior chain work, basically everything to try and bulletproof myself.
Yeah.
Is that stuff you've been given on the back of injuries, or is it like a proactive plan that you've got?
So a lot of it's proactive. Some of it's just off research on the internet.
Yeah.
But the S&C was like, you must do this. Else,
Yeah.
you're just risking more injury.
So I've got like a list of must-do mandatories,
Yeah.
and then I've got some like additional nice-to-haves.
Yeah.
That I do.
since
I
I've
can't
had-
not do my must-do mandatories.
I've had more time to do this with the injury, so I've been concentrating on a lot of core work.
Yeah.
I had a lower back injury earlier in the year, so then I got told you need to do posterior chain work. That was from a physio led. And it's just trying to make myself stronger, ready for when I can run hard again.
So just going back to the England Masters, then you've qualified twice. Is that right for the England Masters 10K? Yeah. So what was the journey to those qualifications like, and what does representing England Masters mean to you?
So the first one was I qualified at the Manchester 10K, and then I represented England last year at Birmingham 10K. And at the time I was on form, so that was a fantastic experience.
I was at that one as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very emotional. My wife was crying, I was crying. But a wonderful experience. I was just so proud to wear the vest.
Yeah.
That's what it was to me. Made a lot of good friends. There was I met a guy on the Manchester 10K who was also trying to qualify. He got his first vest that day, and I got my first vest, and we've been friends ever since.
Oh, brilliant. It is nice because you meet a different group of people, don't you, that got the kind of same aims and ambitions in a kind of a different way than your other club runners.
And then the second year was Chester 10K. I qualified for Newcastle this year. So I did run Newcastle, but I was... funny story, I was told to run tempo. So I got told run at 30 a K. Got to the start line, my watch malfunctioned. It suddenly turned into miles, and I thought, I ain't got a clue what's going on here. So I'll just run to feel. The first 2K were downhill. I hit the first K and thought, Christ, that's a bit too quick. But it all felt okay.
Yeah.
So I just ran to feel and ended up doing it in 40:29. So I was over the moon with that. And it's all survived. It's all...
Excellent.
Touch wood.
Yeah. So have you got ambitions to get more England vests? Is that something you'd like to do?
Definitely.
Other distances or just at 10K? Or?
I have tried for the half a couple of times, and I've missed it by a few seconds twice now. I've been fourth twice.
Yeah.
So I'll keep going. I think I'm, pound for pound, I think I'm stronger in a half than a 10.
Right.
But I've just been fortunate enough to qualify in the 10.
All depends who enters, doesn't it? On the day for those. Yeah.
Well, you need a couple of things, don't you? You need the standard, don't you?
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah.
That's obviously the challenge, and then you put yourself into the race.
Yeah.
And it's like any race, isn't it? Then you're at the mercy of the quality of the field on the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's definitely well earned, if you get it. It's
you've
not
got
something I've ever done.
You have to hit the standard in a race prior to the race.
Yeah,
go to qualify, and then you have to hit that standard again and be top 3 in your category.
Yeah. And obviously everyone's there for the same reason.
Yeah.
Because some people have the category on the back as well, don't they?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that, aren't you? You're supposed to declare that you're running, like for me as a vet 40 or whatever it is, so that you know who your competitors are.
And you know you're chasing as well.
Yeah. But everybody does do it, do they?
It's etiquette, isn't it? It does say you should present. You should present it either with a bib on your back or numbers on your calf or something like that.
And then when you go to the actual Masters race, they give you a big one. So it's like England Masters, and you have to put it on your back.
Yeah.
And you can't miss it. It's like this.
Yeah.
So then you know who you're chasing.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know about the Masters, can you explain how? Cause you touched on it a little bit there. You have to do the qualifying time and then hit that time again in a race. Can you tell us from start to finish how you actually find the races and stuff like that?
So if you go on the England Masters website, and it'll give you standards, so you can look at your age, 30, 35, 40, and there's qualification standards. So for myself as an M50, it was 37:30 for a 10K. So once you've hit that time in a race, you can then apply to go for a qualification race.
Okay.
Once you do that race, if you're in the top 3 under that time, you can be representing England in a representation race.
Right.
So yeah, it can't just be any race, can it? It has to be one
No.
that's like a qualifying
yeah.
race. So, and again, it's a bit hit and miss because when I did 2 in 2023. I think the races were round here, but then last year there weren't really any that were round here. They were all like quite
They're
far
all
away.
over the place.
Yeah. So it's just
Could be in Brighton or north.
Yeah.
I suppose it gives everyone an equal chance then from wherever you live.
Yeah.
All over the country.
It's a good thing though, isn't it?
It is
Good
good.
thing to
It's
focus
nice,
on,
yeah.
especially as you move through the categories.
Yeah, because you've got no
Yeah.
chance, have you? Realistically, as you get older, you've no chance of winning a race,
No,
have you?
no.
But it's nice to know that you're still competing for your in your age group. It is.
In October I turned 55, so I've become a V55, so it gets slightly easier.
Yeah.
39 minutes.
Yes,
I've
that's
got
correct,
some
yeah.
answer,
Yeah, I was talking to Mark Collier who I train with, and we were saying that like when you first go into the age category, all of a sudden you're elite then, aren't you?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
a couple of years. And then
you get to
everyone
the
starts
end.
coming in. Yeah.
It gets hard as you get to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice. I think it's called Roster Athletics.
That's
I think,
it.
isn't it, the website? Yeah. So yeah, but like you say, if you just googled England Masters,
Yes.
it'd come
Yeah.
up, wouldn't it? Okay, and you so you talked about how you kind of pulled back a little bit when you got a coach. So your coach is Izzy Fry, is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
So we understand that you started working with Izzy in early 2023.
Yeah.
So what prompted your decision to get a coach at that point, and in what specific way has she kind of helped you?
The prompt was the mention of England Masters from that lady,
Okay.
and I thought if I get a coach on board, it might help me achieve this
Yeah.
ambition. And then straight away, she just slashed my mileage. Said, "You're doing too much. You're doing too much feed work. You're doing too much of this," and just tailored it down to. I thought I was doing quite well at the time, and then she knocked a minute off my 10k time quite quick.
So have you carried on working with her since 2023 then? Yeah.
Still with her now.
So was she somebody that was recommended, or kind of how did you?
I'm trying to think now if I came to it. I think somebody mentioned it was Johnny Mellor coaching.
Okay.
Somebody mentioned him to me, so I sent them an email, and then Izzy. I think I was her first athlete, as they call them. So I was her first pupil, or whatever you want to call me.
Athlete. We'll go with athlete.
And we've been together ever since.
Yeah, she's a very quick runner herself, isn't
Is she?
She's
very quick.
Yeah.
very low 15 minutes for 5k.
Yeah.
So what does that coaching setup look like then with her?
So it's on Training Peaks.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
So every day it's an app, and you're told what to do, what pace to do. So there's like a speed session, a tempo session, some long runs, some slow runs, S&C. A lot of communication as well.
Brilliant. And you feel that works well for you, and it's
Yeah.
helped you achieve what you set out
definitely.
to. Yeah. Brilliant. Great. Okie dokies. Right, that's all my questions. I'll hand over to Sean.
All right. So you've mentioned about when we were chatting earlier actually about running in Europe.
Yes, yeah.
And you've raced in different European races. Mentioning the highlight of like the atmosphere and all the festival atmosphere that you get with that. Do you have any favourite European races or experiences that really stand out for you?
I've got several actually. Benidorm I used to go to every year up until this year.
Oh, we're talking about races.
Yeah. And that. Yeah. Well, actually, we did the race, then we ended up in Neptune's afterwards. It was a great night. But in the European races, they have like a festival whole weekend of it.
Yeah.
And also, if you win your category, they get you up on stage. And
is this a 10k then?
10 and a half.
All right. Yeah.
There's a lot more to it. So that was a firm favourite. We've done that one 6 times. Paphos done a couple of times.
Yeah.
And we did Antalya earlier in the year. That was a great atmosphere.
Well, is it all road races that you're
Yeah.
doing? Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend Marrakesh. It was an absolute
Go on then,
carnage.
why not?
There was probably, 5,000.
We don't have any listeners from Marrakesh.
There was about 5,000 runners, and it was in quite a large road, but there was like 10-foot high fences.
Yeah.
There was no allocation for pace, speed, and you were all just penned in, and it was go. And there was a lady next to me, she was probably 85, and there was a guy next to me, I don't know,
Yeah.
and it was just all kinds of speed. Some were walking, some were running, and it took about 3k to get into your rhythm. To be fair, I was semi-injured at the time, so I wasn't too worried.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to really go for it, it would have been difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, and then at the end,
they kept us held there for about 20 minutes because they ran out of water in 20 odd degrees, and it just turned into a bit of a mini riot.
What would be your favourite one then?
So far to date, I'd probably say the Benidorm one.
Yeah.
A couple of those. Paphos I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Antalya, just for the atmosphere for the festival. So they have a 3-day festival. There's bands, music.
Yeah.
It's just everything that goes on.
Is it Benidorm like November time?
Yes, late November.
There's a lot of local runners go to that.
It's quite popular. I know Salford used to have a lot of runners go out there each year, and I still think some of the veteran runners still go.
They do,
Yeah, I think like Pat Hanley and Hyde Village Striders crew and Wrighton Road runners. I think they seem to have like big groups that go every year.
Well, last year we went. There was over 3,000 Brits there.
Wow, really?
In the race, yeah.
Oh wow.
How many's in the race? About 3,500.
I think the British had the largest contingency.
Yeah.
There was about 8,000 maybe. There was a half and a 10. So I did the half last year.
Yeah.
And my wife did the 10.
I imagine the recovery aspects, lots of hydration and
perfect.
So 8 months ago, you started your dream job at Run Northwest. I think Dave wrote this question.
I have to say I didn't write this question.
Which enabled you to speak to runners and help runners out as well on a daily basis. So I was working in the running industry. Change your perspective on your sport and on your own running?
I don't think it's changed my perspective on running. I just really enjoy the job. So I was in the care sector for 23 years. It was a complete 360 for me. And then this opportunity came up and I just jumped at it with both hands. Like in the week, I'm chatting to people about running all the time. Cause you got, when it's not too busy, you can chat about what their aspirations are, tell them about the best shoe for them, what they need to do. So there's a lot of chat about that.
Yeah.
Saturdays is a different story. It's very busy on a Saturday.
We were saying before, weren't we, how busy it is now, and there's a running boom on, isn't there?
Yeah, well, today we've had a really busy day today. It's fantastic.
It's a Monday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Monday.
And you were saying earlier, it's kind of opened up your eyes in terms of like the different shoes that you...
Oh, absolutely.
Because we were saying, weren't we, Sean, we always just automatically go to Nike because you know what you're getting, but you were saying used to be the same, but now you've...
Pre-Run Northwest, I was Nike through and through.
Yeah.
Always wore Nike. Now I wear all kinds of different shoes.
We have a joke at work. Darren will buy any shoe or sell any shoe as long as it's yellow. What's he wearing on his feet? Yellow shoes.
Well, actually, this is my favourite shoe.
So do you always wear yellow, do you?
I've got a thing for yellow.
Have you?
You mentioned yellow sunglasses earlier as well.
Oh yeah, and I wear the yellow compression.
We'll have to get you a podcast.
Yeah.
What would you, from working in Run Northwest, then what would you say is your favourite shoes then?
At the moment, Saucony Endorphin Speed, to be fair, has always been a favourite of mine for tempo sessions. I currently wear my shoe rotation at the moment is, I don't know, about this long. So I wear the Mizuno Neo Zens for like a shakeout run. Just find them really responsive, really cushioned. I bought those because I had a calf injury. Just thought they might help with that.
Is that like a super cushioned?
It's not meant to be, but it does. It's quite a responsive shoe. And then I wear the Rebels for speed workouts. Really nice shoe. I wear a Nova Blast for tempo, and then long distance Zone 2 runs 1080s.
Yeah, New Balance.
Yeah.
What about race day?
I've not really raced much lately with what's going on.
Come on, if you had to.
Well, I did wear in Newcastle a pair of New Balance Elites.
Oh yeah.
Because of the cushioning and the plate, I thought it might give my leg a reprieve. But I have got sat on the shelf box fresh red Vaporfly.
Yeah. Is that the 4?
Yes.
The new one?
I've not worn it yet.
I've not tried that.
I'm hoping if I'm allowed to run mid Cheshire.
Right.
And it'll be my first outing in the LT vest.
Nice.
Nice.
They match the vest.
Oh, so that's why you went
to
Altrincham.
Yellow. Now it all makes sense.
On the fast runners, it was just the best.
It's supposed to be quite good. Well, obviously it's a Vaporfly, isn't it? It's the original super shoe.
It's more of a shorter distance shoe now. It's not.
Not a bit more aggressive in it. I think.
Yeah, a lot more strewn down, lower stack.
Yeah.
Meant to be really good for a 5 and 10k.
Yeah. Oh well. Hopefully you get there. What is it?
Hopefully my coach says yes, you can do it.
Is it 4 weeks on Friday?
4 weeks Friday. Yeah.
Anyone else doing?
No.
Mid-Cheshire? I'm doing Mid-Cheshire.
No,
Well, I say that.
Callum's on
all
a
being
PB, aren't you, on Thursday and
Sail Sizzler.
retire.
It's not even 5
So on
hours.
high.
And
I know, sorry.
so we said that your next goal, you're looking at gaining another England Masters vest.
Hopefully, yeah. That's the target. Yeah.
Have you got a plan for getting to that point? And
The main plan at the moment is to get race fit.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting there. So I'm on like a rehab program for the Achilles.
yeah,
Long story cut short, I popped my calf in December, lower back injury in February, Achilles at end of March. It's all kind of all connected, I believe.
yeah,
So I've been gradually on a rehab program, strengthening it up. I'm currently doing tempo work at bit of speed, but not the speed I was doing, and it seems to be accepting it. It's not getting any worse. It's not getting any better either. But I think it's kind of plateauing with what I'm doing. So I'm going to just keep doing what I'm told, and then hopefully I've got a half marathon in November in Tenerife, which I'd love to race. Yeah.
Tenerife, Benidorm, Patna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully the Manchester half in October. I'd love to be able to race that one.
Yeah.
And then Tenerife in November.
So is it a case of just getting fit and then picking a path?
Yeah, get the fitness back because I've
Yeah.
lost a lot of fitness. I definitely lost a lot of fitness. So trying to get that back as well as then get the pace back.
Yeah. Well, you're obviously determined, and I know you've sort of said that age is a number really when it comes to setting PBs. So hopefully you get there. And you had PBs in 2023, 2024 as a vet 50.
Yeah.
What's the secret to doing that if you have one, and improving as a Masters runner?
Positive mindset and believe you can do it. Just believe you can do it. I never dreamt I could achieve what I've achieved, to be honest. If you'd have said to me 5 years ago you'd be running sub 40, I'd have gone, however. Then I was chipping when I went to 38, 37, 36. You can do it. You can do it. You just got to believe you can do it.
Yeah.
With the right mentality and training, absolutely.
Yeah. And obviously, like the other training, you've done like strength work as well. Do you think that's...
100% do strength work. Once I started adding strength work into my training, my times were improving as well.
Yeah.
100%.
And you've mentioned about injury setbacks, so obviously we'll see you come back hopefully and improve your times further. What's your current approach to the recovery from injury then? Is it just a case of building up gradually?
I didn't mean to laugh then. I would strongly advise listen to what you're told, because I didn't. Listen to what you're told. If you've got a coach or physio, and do exactly what they say. So
you're not going out and smashing a 10 miler just to test it.
Don't go too quick too soon.
So, and what about we talked a lot about physically, what about mentally? How have you found how have you coped with that?
At first it was mentally hard because you see everybody running and all you want to do is run. And it did mess with my head a little bit because I got...
Do you end up resenting people when you see people running and you think, why are they not injured? It's running style.
Not really. I just...
do that.
I kind of got into my head. I started thinking, will I ever run again?
Yeah.
And I did. To be honest, I started eating, which I've not really said much about, but I put on 20 pounds in weight, and then I just thought, I got to that point and I thought, I've got to do something about this. And then I just, positive mindset, right, just stop eating rubbish. I just got sort of spoiled out of control of it for a couple of months, and then just started eating, and I thought, you need to stop this now, as you're going to, never run again.
And do you do some cross training in this time as well? Did you?
I did some elliptical cross training, but it's just so boring.
It is boring. But do you think that helped with the mental side of it? The putting
possibly
sweating and getting the heart rate up.
Yeah, maybe. Just didn't enjoy it.
No, I don't think anyone enjoys it. They're only invented for injured runners, ellipticals. It's their only purpose in life. I think that's my question. I'll hand over to the dream job host. Okay,
welcome Darren. Before I get on to my question, I'm just going to rewind to the introduction. You said that when you were at school you hated cross country.
I did.
So have you done any cross country since you started running?
I've been
again?
waiting for you to ask that question.
Have you?
I avoid cross country.
Yeah. Could you see yourself ever doing it?
What are you asking?
Cross country season coming up. Try to recruit you.
My favourite.
Yeah.
This is your team talk now.
There's one of the main reasons is I just don't want to get injured. And
Yeah.
I see it as an injury risk.
Okay.
And I've seen a lot of people get injured through cross country, and yeah, pretty much that's my main reason.
I thought you were going to say I don't want to get muddy.
I'm not bothered about that.
Yellow shoes and cross country
next
next to it.
No mix now.
Yeah.
Okay, on to my questions. So for someone who might be starting running later in life or feeling daunted by their age, what's the most important piece of advice you'd give them?
Age is just a number. Just go for it. If you think you want to do it, go for it. And with the running boom at the moment, we're seeing so many people coming into the shop who are just starting running, my age, older than me, coming in asking for advice for running shoes, doing the gait analysis, making sure they're wearing the right equipment.
Yeah.
Age is just a number. Just if you feel like doing it, just go for it.
And beyond gaining another Masters vest, what's one long-term aspiration or dream you have for your running future?
To not get injured again.
I think that's what we all want.
To stay injury free.
That's my goal.
I'd like to qualify for a half for England. That would be a
brilliant.
dream. Yeah.
So Richard Johnson, one of your new club mates at Altrincham, he said to question him. He says he sees you've done a couple of metric marathons.
Yeah.
Have you got any plans to do a full one in the future?
Well, I've actually signed up for Manchester Marathon.
Brilliant.
Oh, breaking news.
Does Izzy know about this?
I think so. But it's all depending on what's going on with the leg as well. But I'd like to, because I was initially training for the Manchester Marathon in 2023 when I got that first
So you
calf.
have entered a marathon previously.
Yeah, and the training was going well till I think I was on week 18 or 20, and then the calf decided to do what it did.
Richard has said to second question him.
Okay.
He's asked, who has more tattoos, Darren or Sean?
I was trying. Callum sent me the question last night. I was trying to count them. I don't know because mine are all like blended together. So I reckon it's about 21 or 22.
I've never counted, to be honest. They're just everywhere.
Yeah, about the same.
So yours look like they're blended.
Yeah, there's everywhere. Yeah, back's covered.
Is it? Oh, you might have more than I've only got one front.
Okay, so you believe anyone can achieve their ambitions with hard work and determination. What's one specific example from your own running journey that truly exemplifies this belief?
Gaining an England vest, I guess. Never dreamt that was possible. Just started running, started enjoying it, started getting a bit quicker. And then someone put that notion into my head, which I never even heard of. And then just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually the dream came true.
You mentioned earlier about the coming to watch and observe some of the training sessions at Altrincham. How do you see yourself fitting in to those interval sessions?
I've not had that conversation with Izzy yet.
I was curious to sort of understand how that might work with the coaching, whether you'll send the club sessions and she'll decide which ones you can do, or she says you can just blanket do them and we'll work the training around it.
Because you announce your sessions quite in advance.
We do, that's the good thing, yes. If you go on our website, you know, the next 2 months of training sessions are always there to look at.
Tuesday's always speed for me.
Yeah.
And you do pretty much speed on a Tuesday.
Generally, it's speed on a Tuesday. Sometimes there's a bit of tempo at the start and at the end.
Yeah. And Tuesdays prior to injury was like a double day for me.
Yeah.
So I do speed in the morning and zone 2 at night. So maybe I could swap that around.
Okay.
Just one question for me then on training, because you have a coach.
Yeah.
Say I've just for the first time in my 48 years I've signed up to a coach, and what I want to do, I want to train with a club.
Yeah.
But obviously follow what I'm doing with the coach.
Yeah.
How do you weave that in? Do you do you talk about that with your coach about what sessions are going on in the club?
Prior to joining Altrincham, I was with Winston's.
Yeah.
And I was always coach led. So I do my session in the morning, the speed sessions, and then on the night time I'd go and do some slow laps of the track. More of a social thing to join in with the group, and then just encourage the new runners, maybe run with the slower runners.
Yeah.
So I didn't actually join in the sessions.
Right, I see. Yeah. So you're doing your own actual focus sessions and then mixing in with a club. Yeah. I've got a chat with my coach tomorrow. I'm going to see if we can massage some of the sessions a bit. So
Well, because I know you all guys are obviously a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And looking at what you've got planned in the future, I think
Yeah.
it could marry in with what I do on a Tuesday.
not a million miles apart, to be honest,
No.
what I'm
No,
doing on the
no.
night. So I reckon with a
Yeah.
bit of tweaking, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to be a bit flexible, haven't you? Because that's the whole
Yeah.
idea of being at a club, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
as well,
Yeah.
to have those connections.
I think it's the Thursday night one for me mainly.
Yeah.
Not the Green
The
Gate.
Thursday tempo, yeah.
Yeah.
And plus,
Yeah.
you do the long. Richard mentioned you do the Sunday groups as well,
We do get out on a Sunday and do
depending
a
on
long
your
run together,
pace. Yeah.
Yeah, long runs are easy enough, aren't they? Because a long run's a long run, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you can do that, can't you, with whoever? But
Yeah.
it's the sessions, isn't it? Really?
I think it is finding that right balance though, because like Katie said, the whole point of being in a club is to be brought on by other runners as well.
Absolutely.
But then if you've got a
feel
coach,
connected.
that's quite a solo thing because it's
Yeah.
specific to yourself. So yeah, it's finding that nice balance really.
Yeah.
But you've got to, as well, think, why have I done that? You know what I mean?
Mm.
I've done that to improve and stop myself getting injured. So it's a balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It's getting that fine balance between what
Yeah.
I'm told to do off my coach and then what Altrincham are doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can
Yeah.
gel it together.
Yeah.
Could be where you get a session from Izzy and then you still go down and you're still there with people, but
Yeah.
you're just doing a different session,
Yeah.
but you're still
Mm.
being involved.
Yeah.
That's always a good
Yeah.
thing.
Sometimes you can even reduce the volume. So, you know, the session, for example, might be, I think last week's session was really big on the Tuesday. It was 20 by 80 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, you might, for example, suggest that that's the session.
Mm.
And she might say, well, you know, I was thinking about doing 12 by 80 seconds, so you can do the
Yeah.
first 12.
Yeah.
So, just as an example. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure you can make it work.
Yeah.
Okay, right. If you've listened to the podcast before, Darren, you may have heard our quick fire questions. So
Okay.
we're going to attempt these and see how quick fire they can be. So, road, trail or track?
Road.
Morning or evening workouts?
Morning.
Long intervals or tempo runs?
Tempo.
Hill sprints or flat sprints?
Flat.
Recovery runs or rest days?
Both.
Can you eat trip up eventually?
Heart rate, zone training or pace-based training?
Zone 2.
Wow. Cross training or focus solely on running?
Focus solely on running.
And competitive mindset or fun and enjoyment?
A very competitive mindset.
I think that's about as quick fire as we can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
You
Alright.
throw in a couple of extra options, though, don't you?
Yeah. Both in zone 2.
Yeah.
Right, that's all my questions, Darren.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
Pleasure.
Looking
for joining
forward
us.
to running as a teammate with you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
luck.
hope to see you back from injury soon.
Yeah, good luck with the recovery and
Thank
getting
you.
back into an England
Yeah,
best. I'm
thank
sure
you.
you'll do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing the progress.
Yep. Good luck with it all, Darren. And
Thank you very
hopefully see you in England best again.
Yes. Thank you.
That's it for this episode. We're having a small break over the summer and we'll be back in September. And in our next episode, we'll be speaking to 3 Sale Harriers. We have a mother and 2 daughters who are all fantastic runners. We'll be speaking to Helen, Lucy and Sophie Armitage. So get those questions in for Helen, Lucy and Sophie in the usual ways. And remember, hard work and determination can unlock ambitions at any stage of life. Keep moving forward, one step at a time.